Okay, everybody, so this is going to be a quick little feature show off and kind of a how to use the grappling hook mod. Now, as you can see right here, I'm already hanging upside down, kind of utilizing the grappling hook mod to move around and kind of hang off that top of that thing here. So let's do a really quick story here. So the grappling hook mod is part of the single block mod series. It was created as a commission for a client who wanted something more than what was out there already. This mod was created with the simplistic goal to give him just that, as well give you the users, the ability to utilize a grappling hook mod. As currently there are very few mods that have anything like a grappling hook in there, and the ones that do exist are not top notch. Single block mods, of course, are aimed at giving high quality functionality in a very simplistic package. This simplistic package happens to just be a grappling hook here. Now, I'm pretty sure people are going to notice the pink square there. I have a fixed model for that. That's a UV failure on the model, and it will be updated. But the grappling hook item, I mean, it works. It renders perfectly well inside the inventory. It has a 2D texture in your actual inventory slot to help improve performance. The model has simple geometry to not make things too complicated. Texture is low detail, but for those of you guys with resource packs, you can up it and make it look a lot nicer. I know I already have one person who's told me he's making a Legend of Zelda style grappling hook texture for this, but that's not too important. So for usage, the usage is pretty consistent with what you'd expect out of other games, not just Minecraft. Left click activates it, right click deactivates it, and then if you hold left click and pull in, it'll move you in with things. It does support scroll wheel movement, although the scroll wheel movement is not the most precise. It is being improved as we speak. So if we hold shift, you have to hold shift to use the scroll wheel, because if not, you'll interfere with your toolbar scroll wheel. But if you hold the scroll wheel, you pull up. If you want to go down, you scroll down. This allows you nice controlled movement to get up and down things. Another thing to note is if you actually grapple yourself up, you can let go of the grappling hook and it will still attach to you. It attaches to your midsection. There will be a harness model down the road to kind of make this look a lot nicer. As well, different places to attach it. Maybe the back belt. It'll be customizable. The whole item itself will end up being customizable with multiple different hooks, upgraded versions of the hook, different models to work with, and different ways to handle things. For example, scroll speed will be one of the things we'll actually focus on implementing. Right now it's set to a predefined value that can be changed in the config by server owners. Max distance can be changed in the config by server owners. Right now it is set to a really large 100, because after all, this is made for player versus environment, not PvP. It does have other things. There is a timer variable that will be implemented on how long you can stay grappled. By default, it'll be infinite. For PvP server owners, you can adjust this. There will be a few other different things. Entity grappling will be added here pretty soon with a knife blade type grapple that will impale entities, do damage, and then pull them in. That'll all be customizable and configured. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you can do more complicated things in here. So you can grapple yourself, pull yourself in, switch to a weapon mid-pull, and of course, you notice I'm floating in the air. That's because of creative mode. That's actually not what the base functionality of the hook does. It does have different handling for creative mode versus normal player. It does completely take your controls over. So when you're grappled, you can't move unless you're on the ground. So if I'm grappled and I'm in the air, I can't move sideways until I touch the ground again. But if I'm touching the ground, I can move. It does have a max limit on the grapple. So if you move a certain distance, it'll try to prevent you from moving. If you get closer, it will auto reel in. And of course, it'll reset your max distance, so you're kind of stuck at how far you can move. This is to help improve with other type of things like getting sucked into black holes and ICBM. You can kind of lock yourself into the ground and do a few different things. It is pretty easy to rapidly transition. You can release and then grapple again. The grappling location is not dead on. It is slightly errored to left and right. This will be improved with the ability to kind of control the error range. And that is pretty much it for this.